That's true. Is this a stain? What is this? What's this here? That's a good question. This smell and this color. Don't tell me this is a puddle of tea. Only one way to know for sure. Yep, it's tea. Huh? There's a piece of pottery in the middle of the puddle. Aha. So someone broke their cup, maybe? I wonder what broke. I think I recognize the design. I should probably show this to that man and see what he has to say. To that man. Is that Ray? Ray, did you drop your cup? Aha, this. This evidence holds the so-called key to the case, right? It's possible. Yep, then hold on to it closely. Hurry, hurry. Put it away. Show it to no one else. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. He doesn't think much about this. So not that man. A different man. Another man. Not Larry, is it? Larry! Larry, did you drop this? I will have your hide. I will take your beret. I will take it. Larry, tell me what you're hiding. Huh? You two, stop glaring at each other like that. Are you having a secret conversation? Do you read each other's mind? Are you doing a quiet fight? I'm not glaring, Kay. I'm using my honest perspective. Edgy's the one who's glaring. Then if you know what's good for you, you will tell me what you're hiding right now. No way, dude. Didn't I say that I'm not talking to you anymore? By the way, didn't I say that? Aren't you talking to me right now? From now on, I'm definitely not talking to you anymore. Never again. I'm not going to get anywhere like this. Looks like I'll have to force it out of him. Are we doing chess? Are we playing chess? No, we're not playing chess yet. We're gonna present that thing, but first we're gonna ask what he's hiding. Just to get him to resist. Larry, what are you hiding? Huh? Hey, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. This isn't the time to be playing around, you know. I wasn't playing around. Still, it looks like Laurice won't be talking anytime soon. If he isn't going to talk to us willingly, I'll just have to force him to talk. I may just have something on what he's hiding. I should present that to him and see what he says. You broke a cup, didn't you, Larry? You broke a very expensive cup that's worth potentially thousands of dollars. Larry, take a look at this. Well, what's that thing that I've never seen before? Larry, I've got a feeling that what you're hiding is related to the tea and this pottery shard. Well, if you're not going to talk to me, I can always hand this shard over to Judge Courtney. Wait, I'm trying to keep a clean image for Justy. Justy's basically the woman that I love now. She, I know I was here with this other girl, but Justy's so beautiful. I don't want her to see how I've dirtied myself. I can't imagine what part of you can be considered clean, but if you don't want her to declare you guilty, I suggest you speak truthfully. Now, I got it. I'll tell you. Larry, it's time you confessed to what you've done. How can you be so cruel to your best friend who never talks to you? The same way you can be so dishonest to your best friend. Well, you can stop glaring at me. I promise to tell the truth this time for sure. I just thought I'd pour Justy some tea. But my hand kind of slipped a bit, and it broke. My hand broke. I mean, the tea broke. I mean, the cup of tea broke. I accidentally broke the crazy expensive teapot! The butt strikes again. Why am I not surprised? Oh boy, you've really done it this time, Laurice. What should I do, Edgy? Katie will hate me. Crying to me about it won't solve anything. First, you should apologize to Miss Hall.
Is that so? My teapot was...
Katie, I'm so sorry. Also, are you doing anything later? No, now's not the time. I'm sorry. I don't have any. I mean, like any money. I don't have any. But I'll draw you as many portraits of you as you like. Preferably, do you do any, tasteful? Never mind. No, sorry. Wrong time.
Please, kindly raise your head, monsieur. It is I who should apologize. I didn't notice the broken shards. It's dangerous, so I'll tidy up the broken pieces. Allow me to take this piece for you as well.
Wasn't this tea set one of Isaac Dover's works? I heard that it was very important to you.
Yes, but there's no use crying over spilled tea. Besides, I still have another one of those teapots left.
She's not as attached to Dover's works as she used to be. Katie, you're so kind. Oh, that other teapot you were talking about, is it the one on that cart?
Yes.
Truth is, when I was trying to hide the broken shards, I looked under that cart, and I found a teapot that looked exactly the same, so I switched them. What?
Really? Oh, how interesting and not at all awkward.
Yeah, everything's cool now. I took great care to make sure no one would break that pot. You don't brag about that. You were the one who broke it in the first place. I'm sorry.
I don't mind. Thank you for your consideration.
Edgy. Katie is a really nice lady, isn't she? You should reflect on how you cause trouble for people like her. Okay, when I make it big as an artist, I'll donate paintings. In fact, I'll even welcome you as my own personal model. I think it'd be better if you just stopped causing trouble. I hope you haven't done anything else. I haven't, I just stood around sketching beauties.
Sketching beauties?
If you're interested, I can let you take a peek of the beauty. The pictures of me. I guess even Mr. Edgeworth is interested in beauties. It's not like that. I just thought it might be another one of his strange paintings that sometimes are uncannily accurate and clues. How dare you! I'm very confident in my work this time.
Oh, I want to see too.
Oh, I'm glad you're so honest about it, Kay. I'll get it ready, so come check it out later. I guess I'll have him show it to me later. Sketching beauties. About that sketch you mentioned just now. What? If you wanted to see my art, you should have been honest about it from the start. Look, here it is. Ooh, oh, ooh. What is this? I already told you. It's a sketch of beauties. But just to be clear, the beauties only refers to Justy and Katie. I do not think Felicia is a beauty. That other plump lady has nothing to do with that. I am a body shamer, and I'm doing it on purpose. So why'd you draw her on the same page? Well, I was taking a break from my still life painting when those beauties caught my eye. And what are they doing, by the way? I guess I just drew them on the same page without thinking. So saying that the pictures on this page were each drawn separately. Huh? Oh, yeah. I may have drawn them at different times. By the way, there's a drawing of the beautiful wilderness K on another page. Wow, beautiful, huh? Thanks. Larry, you drew this exactly as you saw it, correct? Well, yeah. Even I can't draw what I can't see. You can draw things you can't see. Or they couldn't have made this game. Because they're fictional. I recreated the scene perfectly, even the delicate shades. Delicate shades, huh? I don't want to admit it, but this picture might be of help to the investigation. The contents of this sketch and the service cart in the fountain patio. It seems there's a contradiction between the two. I'll need to expose this contradiction using my powers of deduction. Could I borrow this sketch for a while? Sure! I could even sign it for you if you like. I think I'll pass. Okay, so that's gonna be evidence for that. Alright. We're done with you for now, Larry. Go back to doing whatever you're doing in the corner. I think I've got logic things to combine now. Because we got new things. We know that these aromas don't come back together, but pots were switched with different tea aroma is a thing that changed. So let's connect these. Yes. Maybe the reason why the Ceylon tea smelled different was because the pots had been switched. Eh? Really? The taste of the tea itself does not actually change after all. Let's go ask Miss Hall about it in more detail. Oh, Miss Hall. Was the reason why the Ceylon tea smelled different because the pots were switched?
Yes, that's certainly possible.
It had a fresh, minty aroma, not unlike that of uva tea.
Oh, I remember now. I prepared some mint tea yesterday. I'm sure that the aroma just happened to remain in the teapot.
Tea has a minty aroma because of different teapot was used. A minty aroma? Did it have some artificial flavorings? Maybe a non-toxic chemical that was added? Is that really all there is to it? Pot with a different minty aroma, and there's a red liquid with a minty aroma. Now we have not just two smells, but two minty smells. Yes, now we're getting somewhere. A minty aroma was emanating from the pot Larry had replaced. He's all said the aroma was left over from the mint tea she prepared yesterday. Indeed, she seemed less surprised to find out that Larry broke the teapot, and more surprised by the fact that the pot had been switched. That's right. Normally it would have been the reverse. A broken teapot is much more shocking. She's probably trying to hide this teapot. Hide the pot? One of the characteristics of normalium is a minty aroma. There is a possibility that she was hiding normalium inside this teapot. What? Inside the pot? It's only a possibility for now, but it's one worth investigating. Mr. DeBest, I assume you haven't found the normalium yet.
Huh? I've had the entire art museum searched, but I haven't received any reports yet. And what about you? Don't you have any ideas?
Only one.
I knew it. Nobody but me would be able to find it. Wait, what? You have an idea where it is?
Indeed.
Then tell me.
It may have been in this teapot that Miss Hall had used.
Oh, this teapot is pretty nice. It would make the perfect present for the best prosecutor.
It's not a present. It's an important piece of evidence.
Oh, it's just evidence. And I guess I'll have forensics take a look at it, I guess. If I must. And then I can drink out of it and take it back to my office, right? Because it's pretty nice! Mr. Edgeworth, is there something wrong with the teapot I used?
The teapot has a minty aroma to it. It's the same aroma as one of the two chemicals used to create the poison, gas.
Mr. Edgeworth, surely you don't mean... You suspect me of having set off the poison gas?
I do, actually. Setting up the poison gas trap in the Autumn Palace would have required some preparation. As the curator of this museum, you're the only one who could have prepared it in advance.
I wonder about that. Preparations for the opening of the museum took about a week. And I received help from both outsiders and Madame Delicia. I think there are people besides me who are also suspicious.
Of course, Delicia is also under scrutiny.
Furthermore, I don't even know how to create something like poison gas. Well, you know, except the kind that everyone makes. Tee-hee, fart jokes. Even if you found normalium in my teapot. Euphemism. There's no way I could have prepared the poison gas. Well then, I'll look forward to hearing the analysis result of the teapot.
Her excuse is that she doesn't know how to prepare the poison gas. I must find a way to shatter that excuse. All right. A lot of things, people are kind of moving around the room. And I think they said there was something that had been made inconsistent. Let's look at Larry's sketch, which is here. Sketch of Beauties. So she's putting something in or taking it out of the fountain. And there's chocolates on this push cart. But I'm not sure if those are... Oh, wait a minute. This is wet. Maybe he was carrying something that was wet? Did someone move something with this? Anything neat underneath? Doesn't seem that way. If you step here, you can adjust the height of the platform. Indeed, let's try changing the height. Okay, would you do the honors? Roger! Neat! The platform raised up. By using this, a single person can move certain heavy objects. I bet it could easily carry Gummy. Why would you carry the detective? He doesn't need to be picked up by a trolley. He can carry himself. Lazy. Okay. I don't think that's really giving us anything new. But it was neat to see. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get out of this. And was it something new with this cart? Because she was pushing it and it had chocolates on it. Yes, we have a deduce. So on a single stand, there's pure white tablecloth. Okay. How do we deduce this? I guess maybe here from the tablecloth. Is this not somehow connected to any of the other evidence I hold? I'm gonna try this sketch of Beauties. Cause instead of tea, it had chocolates on it. Larry, there's something I want to ask you about your sketch. Huh? Oh, you want a lecture on sketching from the famed Professor Maurice, do you? Okay, that's fine. My fees are very reasonable. No, I just need to ask you something. The tablecloth in your sketch, are you sure it was light blue? Oh, I was focused on chocolates, but yes, light blue. That's exactly right. I'm not stumbling into the right answers for the wrong reason. Yeah, my eyes never fail me. But the one on the service card here is white, isn't it? Dude, you're always so busy thinking with just your head that you missed the obvious. What's with that look on your face? When I drew that painting, I was using the card with the tea set on it, remember? Cause I was tidying up the broken pottery shards. That's not something to be proud of. And right then, Katie came out of the Winter Palace. I had to hurry and hide the broken teapot so that she wouldn't notice it. That's a different cart. Did you just say Miss Hall came out of the Winter Palace? That's right, but this time she was pushing another service cart. And the tablecloth was light blue, just like how I drew it. What did she do with that service cart? Beats me. She went into the Summer Palace with it, so I don't know. And when she came out, she was pushing the lift trolley. The lift trolley? When I called out to her, she was so surprised that she just left it there. She's so cute when she's shy. A second service cart and a lift trolley. The lift trolley and the service cart are the same. She just popped it down. Maybe there were 2 tea sets along with 2 service carts. We'll have to verify it with Miss Hall. All right, let's talk to Miss Hall. Hi, you've got some explaining to do. Miss Hall, where have you been until now?
I was showing the remaining guests out and handing out complimentary gifts as an apology. Did you require my services?
Yes, there are a few things I want to ask you about. My suspicions are correct. She's the one who set up the poison gas trap. Which we've already accused her of, so maybe we should have done this other part first. But that's fine, we're getting there. Two service cards. 2 service cards. Is it true you keep 2 service cards on the premises?
Yes, is there something wrong?
Earlier, I was looking at one of the sketches from that so-called artist, and I noticed that he had drawn the cart's tablecloth light blue.
Light blue? Are you sure you weren't mistaken, monsieur? I only ever use tablecloths that are pure white.
That's true, the tablecloth here doesn't have a single spot on it.
Yes, that's because I always change them immediately, whenever they get dirty.
Did Larry really get the color wrong, then? What were you doing when this sketch was drawn?
At that time, I was just doing my job as usual.
Then could you tell me exactly what that work entails? What's your job? Singing, museuming. What were you doing when you were drawing this sketch? From the look of the drawing, it doesn't seem like you were transporting the tea set.
This is when I was delivering chocolates to all the people in the investigation.
Oh, how nice, chocolates! I wish I could have gotten some too. Maybe you should give me some right now, before I get grumpy.
There's still a few left, so please eat these then. I made them myself, though it's possible they might not suit your taste.
Woohoo! Thank you so much! Thank you. Perhaps it's because she had them in her pocket, but it looks like they've melted a bit. No, she was never good at their shape. Ah, we've got these again. Or they've been somewhere warm. Oh, the sweet goodness!
I'm happy to hear you say that.
These chocolates are a little misshapen, but I'm glad to get some sugar into my system. I imagine they're like little bits of fudge. Although they're a little too sweet for my taste. How exactly did you prepare the melted sculptures from 18 years ago?
Oh, so you know about what happened 18 years ago? It's because 18 years ago, I photographed Monsieur Dover's sculptures. And using the photos as a base, I managed to create replicas.
Replicas?
The Zodiac sculptures had been an unfinished work, so I wanted to complete it somehow. Because I'm the one who accidentally melted Monsieur Dover's sculptures.
Are you? And could you tell me why the Autumn Palace resembles the Winter Palace so much?
Well, my apologies. Did they really look so alike? I think I may have gotten some of the decorations mixed up.
She's obviously lying, but I haven't gathered any evidence to prove that yet. Can we show her something interesting? Like the lift trolley. Apparently this lift trolley was here 18 years ago.
It's allowed me to move various things from other rooms into this one. It was intended to carry heavy objects, but it's been quite useful for all sorts of things.
I'm curious as to why the top of the lift trolley was wet when we examined it. That lift trolley, I wonder if it was used to move something that made it wet. Yes? So ask her that? No? Can we show her the sketch?
Oh, is this me?
Yes, it's a sketch done by our pseudo artist over there.
His sketch is really well done. Or are you giving it to me as a commemoration gift?
No, for the time being, this is a valuable piece of evidence.
Oh, see. Too bad.
To garner such a response from the museum curator, that man has some unexpected talent. Teapot?
Oh, no.
A whole lot about the case. Ding. Ah, I'm so sorry. Why is Case singing along with her? Okay, well, you are unhelpful. Thanks for being unhelpful. Thanks for being unhelpful. I'm uncertain where to go from here. Let's look at the fountain itself. It appears the body has already been recovered by the police. How is the body of the victim from 18 years ago found floating in the fountain? I mean, wouldn't the body have gone all goopy after 18 years? I don't know if I would call it goopy. It certainly would have required a special method to preserve the body. Yeah, I wonder if such a method even exists. Hey, Mr. Forensic Guy, any new information? Yes. Normalium and Fatalium have been detected in the fountain water. You said it was clear. I was gonna drink the water and there's Fatalium in it. They must have flown through the stream from the Autumn Palace to the fountain. Aside from the chemicals, we also found high levels of sugar. We're working hard on investigating it. Sugar in the fountain water. What could have caused that? Hello? Yes? My long-distance plan? No, this is a great time to talk about it. Oh, this is Edgeworth. It's Gumshoe, sir. Did something happen? Actually, right now, all the investigators and me have left the Winter Palace. So I can finally tell you what we found. It's not good for it. It's not good for a detective to be leaking out information about the investigation. But since it's to me, I like it. His resourcefulness has saved me many times these past few days. All of the sculptures in the Winter Palace have melted. There's still some liquid left in the cases, but there's less in the Gemini case than in the Taurus case. There's still liquid in the glass cases. Yes, sir. We just investigated the light blue liquid a moment ago. Why was that text a different color? We already detected sugar in the Taurus case, but for some reason, in the Gemini case, we detected 3 different substances. 3 substances? They consist of sugar, salt, and blood. Blood? Blood and salt were detected in the Gemini case. I wonder whose blood it could have been. I've asked forensics to look into it, sir. Right, I leave it to you, detective. That reminds me, the forensics investigation, the fountain patio contacted me. It seems the sugar found in the fountain matches that found in the light blue liquid. Oh, that sounds like valuable information. Aha. Is that all the new information you have for me? And now that you mention it, we found a rainbow light device in here too. The device was used to disguise the Autumn Palace. It seems the device that was used in the I-7 incident is also connected to this one. I should listen to what Delicia has to say about that. I had to go back to investigate now, sir. When we get the results of the blood test, I'll let you know right away. Yes, thank you, detective. Okay, progression. Was that Gummy calling? That sure was a long call. But thanks to him, we now have an important piece of information. Huh? In order to break Miss Ho's alibi, I'll need to talk to everyone involved in the IS-7 incident. Everyone? Well, let's talk to Delicia first. Delicia, would you be willing to aid in the investigation? Yes, of course. Anything for Miley and Kayfabe. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. I was wondering if you could stop calling me Miley. And stop calling me Kayfabe. Fine, that's out of the question. I can't just change a name I've already decided on. Even when we ask her, she won't listen to what we have to say at all. Okay. Do you know anything about the decorations that are used in this museum? Specifically, the fluorescent cloths and a special device called a rainbow light device. Yes, of course I do. Of course they are presents that I gave to Katie as an apology for breaking the rules 18 years ago. I gave her 4 new rock salt lamps and the 4 fluorescent cloths I used in the contest. Wow, that sounds nice! Fluorescent cloths and rock salt lamps. Ha ha ha! Seems like only us girls can understand how wonderful they are. That's a cool thing to say, Miss Delicious. I like them too, you know. Fine, that was back when Ray was still a cute little boy. What, back when Mr. Shields was a cool little boy? Huh. I can't even imagine it. Are they the same decorations you saw 18 years ago? Probably. The rock-salt lamp, the cloth, and the rainbow light device. They're all the same. All fluorescent cloths were used in the Autumn Palace. But I have the feeling I saw one more of the same cloth.
It's true. Look, I've got the proof right here in my bag.
What is she searching for?
Not this. Not this either.
I remember seeing cloth like that recently. Let's show Delicia and have her confirm my suspicions. Okay. We got this really early on. Wasn't there a dirty rag in your bag that looked similar to this?
Fie! I'm not going to give you any information to someone who calls it a dirty rag.
Then, would it be better if I called it a washcloth?
Fie! Wrong again! It's a fluorescent cloth. Oh, oopsie! That was supposed to be a secret.
Please tell me all you know about this fluorescent cloth. Yeah, let's get that. Please tell me the reason why you hid this cloth.
Ooh, I guess I have no choice since the cat's out of the bag. I found this cloth floating in the fountain. And right after that, I was called to the Autumn Palace.
So that's the moment Larry captured in his so-called sketch of Beauties. So as him finding the cloth.
At first, I thought one of the fluorescent cloths I'd given Katie had washed away.
But don't you only give didn't you only give 4 fluorescent cloths as a present to this museum?
There were 4 fluorescent cloths covering the sculptures in the Autumn Palace, right? So, that's when I realized that this was the cloth that went missing 18 years ago. The poison gas broke out because someone had stolen my Megatoxin X. So I thought the fluorescent cloth had also been used for the crime. I was afraid I'd be suspected, so I didn't say anything about it to anyone.
I see.
But I shall feel a lot better after talking about it. Stress isn't good for your figure, after all.
18 years ago, the cloth that was wrapped around the body went missing. Who would have thought it would turn up in the fountain along with the body? Did it travel through time? What is going on in this case? Alright, let's talk about the poison gas. I'd like to ask you something since you're a pharmacist. Exactly how would one gain the knowledge required to set off poison gas?
Oh, that's basic knowledge for any pharmacist acquainted with Megatoxin X. It even says on the warning label, danger, do not mix with normalium.
Then, is there another way for someone who isn't a pharmacist to obtain that information?
Well, it might be possible if they've seen the angel's recipe.
The recipe book that was the grand prize of the contest 18 years ago.
Since it also contains the recipe to prepare Megatoxin X.
That's some good logic. Does this mean that you've also seen the contents of the angel's recipe?
Yes, that's a given, of course. The pharmaceutical company I work for is the Master Group. It's the company that makes the Cold Killer X medicine.
Cold Killer X? The cold medicine that promises to kill colds good.
After Jesse got declared guilty, the company took back the recipe book. However, only a small group of elite pharmacists have been allowed to see it, though.
So this woman is also a part of that small group of elite pharmacists. Interesting. Is there anything I can show her that she would care about? Probably not. Let's show her this. It's a liquid analysis.
Oi! That thing you got there is rather cute, Marley. But the color is rather unappealing. Now, if I were to coat it with fresh cream...
Stop it! No, don't! Alright, unhelpful. Let's talk to more people. Other people who were involved in the incident. Which is probably gonna be Kate, because that's the only one we have access to. Because one's dead, one's in the hospital, and one's in jail. What can we present to you? Let's show her the angel's recipe book.
What kind of methods for medicine preparation are described in the angel's recipe? It contains many ways of preparation, so I can't explain them all in such a short time. Although, if you really want to know, I can tell you. It'll take about 2 hours, though. I can tell you every one of them while meat matching the melody. Let's start my explanation. What should we do? Listen to all of it?
No, that won't be necessary. I was hoping to get a clue I could logic combined with that. Liquid analysis results. She doesn't know. Okay. Did we get anything new? Not really.
2 hours later.
Ray, help me out! You were involved. Yes, let's talk about Catherine.
Okay. Mr. Shields, could you tell me what kind of person Miss Hall is?
Huh? Miles, don't tell me. You're also interested in Katie? Romantically? Because I'll fight you for her. No. Well, all joking aside, all Uncle Ray can say is the Kate I know is a truly admirable woman. For 18 years, she's always wanted to remain here and wait for Master's return. However, she was driven out of the mansion by Master's relatives.
What? She was driven out of the mansion?
That's because Kate isn't related by blood to Mr. Master. With no family and a job taken from her, she could only live on with the song and dance that Mr. Master had taught her. Well, she's now retired as a world-famous actress, though.
Why did she retire?
Because she'd already saved up enough money to buy this mansion. It seems she even got back the angel's recipe that had been taken by the Master Group. Okay, this is that other clue that we needed, so we can put those together now. This mansion, where she lived with Mr. Master, happened everything to her. She probably just wanted to take back everything that she lost.
It seems that Mr. Shields sympathizes with Miss Hall. But you could also say that her actions have taken away everything Mr. Master had.
Okay, we're gonna logic these things together. What Kate did, she got back the mansion and the angel's recipe. And it also contains the method to prepare poison gas. We don't need 2 hours of explanations, just the one important one.
Yeah. The method used to set off the poison gas is explained in the angel's recipe. And the current owner of the angel's recipe is Miss Hall. Ah, so that means... Indeed, it means that it is possible she knew how to set off the poison gas. With this, we can expose her lies for what they are.
Investigation complete. Little nibble. Just the one slight deviation from the course.
And all that's left is to wait for the results of the teapot.
Which I guess we'll find out about next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't by now. See you next time.